was late. I'm sorry, I'm late. I had to do a few things. And, yeah. So, it's been a hello, puppy! Puppy, come here. Puppy. Dang it, okay. What am I doing? Talking to Cortez.
Lieutenant
Okay.
Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
I
Sorry
want
to
that
just
hoodie
jump in,
so
Commander.
bad.
There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases.
Or I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially
Puppy.
given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also
You could just
responsible
shoot
for
them,
logistics,
yes?
making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to
I
oversee all
have
cargo
no
bay
idea what they're
modifications.
talking about. What's going on? Okay,
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
dang it, there goes my thing. Hello.
Kodiak seems a bit different.
Oh, yes.
Good
Thank
eyes,
you.
Commander.
And I forgot to
This
do
is
something.
the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Hold on, I forgot to do something. Do. Ah, sorry. Alright, okay. Sorry.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
First retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Makes sense.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
What? Huh? What? Didn't
Keep up
realize
the hard
that.
work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Could have sworn he had his husband. His husband was alive. What? I'm confused. Oh yeah, I can shop now. Nope. I could technically use this. But I'm not as rich as I was in the last game. Grr. Ooh, pretty. There's nothing there. Of course. It's, gotta go talk to Vega. Puppy!
Hey there.
Puppy.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
I'm gonna flirt.
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Have to work harder than that if you want me to blush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
Oh, I did before they rebuilt me.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
Oh, wait, was that me?
And the colony?
Was that me?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them.
Yep, that was me.
I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
Okay, that was not me.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
So it was me. Okay.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Blaming me.
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. Alive.
Puppy,
So?
get out of the way.
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Holy cow.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
You kind of look like a Lola.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
I forgot. Oh, I forgot how big it is. Let's see. Am I done? Are we done?
Hey again.
Nope.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collector.
Pretty much what I said. Things went... If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Next topic?
You had a hard time leaving Earth.
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Aw.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
Puppy!
there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right. I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I'll talk to you later.
Who's in engineering? I don't have Tali yet. My crew! Oh, my crewmates, my favorite crewmates. Alright, yep, got to go check. Crewmate? Crewmate? No? What? But, oh, I have to go get my crewmates. No.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me
Why
an
would you
obvious choice.
retrofit
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
I forgot about Adams.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
So they're fine?
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. Might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly.
Woohoo!
That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Oh no.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile
Ooh,
fire.
good.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
Good.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance.
Woohoo.
All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Yay.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Yay. Because if you don't like Edie, you're off the ship.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I will kick you off. Hey, I found a model. Yay. What's this? What's this? I found another model. Yay. Alright, are there any more down here? No, I don't think so. I forgot. There's models around the ship. Oh, wrong way. I want my crew. Where's my favorite crew? What's this? Starboard cargo. Who? What? Oh, yeah, the press lady. Sorry, Saeed. Your area is taken. Dang, we treat her better than we did Saeed. Holy cow, she got a bed.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
Communicator
So
that
what are
can
you
reach
asking for
Earth?
exactly?
What?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Oh, okay.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Holy cow, you made an Elcor cry? Oh, ho, ho, wow. That's hard. Oh. I think I missed one, but that's okay. All the names by first name. Oh, Jenkins, there he is. Oh, yeah, I want to pick it up. I guess did, okay. Man, I collected every single ship too. That's gonna be fun trying to find them all. What is that over there? Where's the poker? What is that? I kind of want to. I wish it was real because I kind of want to try it. No, no alcohol? Okay. Alright. Wait. I probably should. Hey, open. Is there anything in here? No. Is that still the restrooms? Yes, that's still the restrooms.
Commander?
Doctor! Yay!
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
Oh, ow, that
The
hurt.
Alliance team cleaned up and
Okay.
restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus
Hello.
grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
I guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return.
Yay!
You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Dang, they must have overstocked. Holy cow.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it.
Now, if only everybody
one
else would
bit.
think that. Oh my goodness, especially someone who's passed out in a freaking coma.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two.
Aw,
This war.
of course.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Edie, have you taken over the body yet? No? No, not yet. Okay. Hello. Ooh, what's this? What? Oh, no, I want barrier, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm talking to all my crew before heading to the next mission. And trying to find my ships, all my models. Where'd my models go? What the frack? I never even knew I could go down here. Okay. It's kind of weird. They added a... You can calibrate guns now. Oh. Gotta go talk to the Shadow Broker. I'm surprised Kate never did say anything. I mean, he is, I guess, special ops. I mean, I guess you already knew, but still. Dang, that's a lot of monitors. Hey!
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
He can actually recognize me as
You're the
Commander
drone from the
Shepard.
Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Cliff's so much better.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Whole worlds are being lost to the Reapers. What more will it take?
Who knows? Hell, maybe the council's just taking petty revenge for Shepard hanging up on them all those years ago.
Oops.
Wait, Shepard did what?
Oh, sorry, I'm going through some dark matter.
Joker.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
Oh, I
A few
thought
things were necessary.
I messed that up. That's
I'd
fine.
be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get, we'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
No, because
You
we
mean,
literally...
will it work?
Yes.
They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise.
No,
But we
they
really need to
would
find out
have,
just
actually.
what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
But you are
Absolutely.
kids playing around
The
with a
damage
loaded
it
gun.
could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
That was an oops on my part, but that's fine. Nice couch. Couches. Ooh, it's just got 2 couches.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Granted me. Oh, goodness gracious. Do 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 do. Oh, what? Baron. Droney. Oh, that's fun. Oh, do I want to talk to her some more? Sure.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Oh, what?
Of course.
Okay. Oops, that was my fault.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean art?
Very little. We're fortunate enough decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
So grab all the
It's that
specialists.
high
Got
tech?
it.
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Good.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
How'd you get away? How'd you
What
get away?
kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
See you later.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Bye bye.
Of course.
I still want all her monitors though. That's freaking awesome. God, but that would be so bright. Ugh. But I still want them. And they're all angled. Perfect. Ooh, okay.
Please, enjoy your day.
See ya, Glyph. Captain's cabin? So I found some... What? There's more? What? Where's my picture? You figured I would have his freaking picture here, seeing how he's in a freaking coma, but no, I don't even have his picture. Where is his... What the heck is that?
Commander.
Meh. Oh yeah, I've already been there. That makes sense to have that there. And I've already been there. Pretty sure I've already been here. Have I already been here? Oh, my tummy. Ugh.
Commander?
Commander. Excuse you? Call me Commander, jerk.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Yep, I still want my hoodie, though.
Oh,
I want the shepherd's
it's no
hoodie.
trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
No,
We
actually.
can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event,
still would've
I
bought it,
appreciate you
but
giving
whatever.
me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
I do end up in the military anyway.
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
No, I want you in the lab.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes.
Yeah, so
You
I have a
think quantum entanglement
scientist.
to make communication easy, but imagine incorporating
Scientist
multiple incoming
or
sources and then networking them with
working as
extrapolations
my
of timeline
secretary.
data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
So why is she as my secretary?
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Goodbye.
Carry on, Specialist.
Bye-bye. Wait, do I have new mail? Nope. So... Oh, lovely. Crap. Okay. That's where I'm at now. I've got to go there. I've got to go there. Is this the one where I have to go do the thing right away? No, this isn't. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Let's try this out since I'm here, right? Might as well. There's another planet here. I just don't know where it is. Why is there a fuel depot? Huh. Alright. Let's try it out since we're here. Wait, I can go out? That's a tiny planet. No, I can't go out. So if I escape, I have to go through here. Yep. Okay. Saying what I have to do. Alright, nothing. Okay. Really? So there's nothing here? Is that what I'm getting? Solarian homeworld. Yeah, there's not gonna be anything here. I have lots of priorities. Let's go get Garrus and let's do the other stuff. Right? 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 Yeah. Oh, dude, straight. There you go. Okay, good. My buddy. Alright. Well, they're already here. Yes? Oh, F it. Let's just do it. Well, gee, I wonder who I'm going to pick. I don't know who I could possibly pick for this mission. There's just so many of them. What the heck? I got all these skins? I was suspecting like maybe 3, like another skin tops. There's this one, and that one, and that one. I have no idea. Pick that one. Ugh. I'll just go with this. What is going on here? We'll try these outfits. I didn't even know they had different outfits. What the heck? Oh, man. Dude. My weapons are fine. His weapons need to change. To be honest. Not much damage. Better accuracy, though. Sure, why not? I have no idea. There we go. Confirm. Those ships always look funny. On the other side of the planet? Is that where we're at? Other side of the moon?
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Okay. Pause. Good guys. Okay.
Alright, get in, get out. Let's move!
I picked the wrong gun. I meant this gun. Wrong button, but that'll work. Right button. There we go. Cortez, get out of here. Cortez, leave. Alright, he's not gonna listen to me, fine.
Soldier, which way to your commanding officer?
Straight ahead and around the corner, past the first barricade.
Straight ahead around the corner. Okay. Oh, I can't. Over? Alright.
Hold fire, friendly inbound.
Find commanding officer. Well, gee, I had no idea.
The reinforcements haven't arrived.
Ooh, level 33. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it's lighter. Better fire rate. Less damage, though. I think I'm gonna keep this one. No, I don't want that gun, though. Nothing here? Okay. Found command. Am I gonna go there right now? No. Of course not. I'm gonna do that.
Sir, shuttle carrying the fighter mechanics has not arrived. MIA.
Oh, maybe I didn't. Found that. Found that.
How many fighters?
Domestic.
Dang it.
Get your men up on that
Did.
barricade.
That was the other one.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Barnes, find a way to get that... Commander Shepard, heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour.
Shit.
We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound...
Irrelevant.
Unexpected.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know.
However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
That means I have to go fight them.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palavin.
Let's go!
No. I'm busy.
Every serviceable fighter is in the air, ASAP. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Shit. This James. Looks like Lara has this. Like what? Alright. Dude, that one. It's here to steal your shit.
Up and on your left. This is the main barricade.
Like I said, I'm just here to steal your stuff. Look, I'm doing them a favor by taking that from them. Damn, give us so many damn guns. Alright. What? That's what I want. Dude. Tara, look up here. Yeah, I did.
Husks at the tower. Overwhelm them. Good luck.
They literally do come out of nowhere. Go chase. Puppy, go chase. Thank you. Thank you, puppy. Puppy, anything? Nothing? Nothing?
We can't repair it from this panel. Liara, see if you can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look.
I think she'd be the
If you
best
can keep
choice, to be
Husks from
honest.
climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
Nah, we don't need to do that.
Here they come.
Ready, James?
Hell yeah. Let's take them.
Shepard, I've repaired the tower's main satellite connection. On my way down.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palavin Command.
Let me know when you've got something. Then till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Command. Please return ASAP.
On our
You
way.
can just do it over the radio. I do like the fact that I can run pretty much forever now. I'm happy about that.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone, I don't care who, as long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm being honest.
I'm on it.
Yay! Garrus!
Garrus?
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're
Yay!
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
I'm okay with that.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
Mm-hmm.
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Oh
Can
god.
this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
No.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it.
Yep.
Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
Yay! Okay. Increase my health. Yep, it's ME3. And I got rid of all the me puns because I can't really figure out what. So yeah, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it keeps the level you're on and from 2 and just adds to it. So I was level 30 in 2, and now I'm 33, so I would be at level 3 technically. So. Alright, read that one. No. I'm going to 60. So. Not max. Where am I going? Over here.
James, that's you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Adrenaline's better than oxygen any day.
Yeah. Are those Turians? Yep, those are Turians.
Just me? Or do those Reapers look like Turians?
You're right, they do.
Oh, that's my teammates. Like, why are they shooting at me? They're not shooting at me. Alright. Yo, puppy! Have you seen my other puppy? Oh, holy cow! What the frack are you doing here? Die. I have another puppy. I've got to show you my other puppy. Oi, Joan, why aren't you shooting anything? Oh, what was that? Oh, lovely. Oh dear. Wrong button. Son of a... Right button. Alright, there we go.
I think we're done.
I have
here.
this on casual mode, not narrative mode. Is there anything out here I need to get? Cortez finally did go away. Good. Finally left. Or is this a different airship area? Huh? What?
Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
But we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
It was originally set
On my way.
as narrative, but I changed to casual. Because I do like shooting. And barricade. How much ammo do I have? 35 ammo? Oh god.
They're on top of us. Picking them off. Maybe I can do 3 at a time. Wahoo!
What? Oh, I can reload? Okay, good. Oh god.
Okay, come on. Who's next?
Okay, how is that still alive? There we go. Yeah, I know, I'm a bad shot. But you knew this about me already, though.
Heads up! Here comes another wave! What? Old humans say, like fish in a barrel.
Kind of technically is. Yeah, on this insanity level, there's no way in the world I'd be able to beat it. Oh, that's fun. What is that?
Hell, what is that thing?
I don't even know what that is. Like, suppose. Oh, really? Really? Shepard would never have made that mistake. Alright, they just wanted me down here. That's what it was. Ow. Gotta dodge. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. That's okay. Die. Yeah?
What's the word of the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard
Of
out.
course.
Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
Are you gonna run funny too?
How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
It will always find trouble.
Damn it. Look at Palaven. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
They did it just because that's your spot right there.
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
Hold on.
Are you putting up a good fight?
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of you? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
I'm sorry, what? I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember much of 3 to know the difference between the two. Graphics? No, frame rate, I guess. I prefer to have both, to be honest. But I want the game to... I don't know.
Got more back here.
That's what I was thinking. If it looks pretty, it's really... Oh, it is? Alright, hold on. Oh. Let's try it. Let's see what works. Let's see what happens. Like,
New York is crawling with the creepy bastards. I never should have left Earth.
But it's New York. It's used to it, yes?
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
I'm not having any issues
You're
running.
asking Victus to do the same
I mean...
thing. Leave the fight to make knives in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone.
It's been running fine. Except for maybe watching the other characters run, and honestly, that's fine. Oh. Well, should I switch it back? I don't know, we'll just leave it as is. I mean, it is... Oh, it's 10 years ago. I kind of want to see... I'm gonna see if it gets bad, we'll change it back. Freaking running ahead of us. Goodness gracious. Off. Off. I don't need film grain. Why would I need film grain? So the only different... So that's why he's running all funny, is because the FPS. Ooh, free stuff. Free stuff.
Yes, sir.
Free stuff.
Have you seen General
Free stuff.
Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
But that's funny.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
like how funny it is. You should have seen Anderson. It was hilarious. What other? What? I got some armor and some mods and a gun or two.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say.
Well, then stay back, dude. Where? Here? Oh, oops. Oh well. I've got... Yeah, I got a gun. It was a sniper. Makes actually sense, because, you know.
So Lola, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari?
Yep.
Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
Nope.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them.
Sorry.
And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the Genophage.
I got a shotgun as well, I think.
Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with the Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
Yep. Man, this is such a long trek. Yeah, but I think we get Grunt.
That sounds bad!
Okay, double time! No Reaper's taking this Primarch from me!
Right behind you!
Wait, which way am I going? That way? Okay. Okay, what's that? That's the wrong button. I didn't want to press that button, but you know that works. That's the button I want to press.
Moving to the compound!
Whoa, Poppy, you're not supposed to be all the way up there.
Right behind you!
That doesn't help you, me, Poppy. There we go. Oh, dear Lord. Get away from him. Look, I'm literally just one soldier. Like, how is this army not kicking ass?
Give it everything you've got!
Pyromaniac, heck yes.
Looks grim. Been a brutal fight.
Another one?
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat!
How am I not getting shot at? Come on, bud.
Let's bring the goddamn bastard to their knees!
No, you stay away from him. Well, that worked. There he is.
General Victus?
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander.
I know, so angry. I didn't get any of the money.
I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciate it.
General, you're needed off planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven. Negotiating for the Turian hierarchy?
Hold on.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
I honestly don't remember him much to get to be.
What makes you
either
think
way.
you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. It can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
Sound perfect.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I mean, he did the perfect Apex tactic.
And honestly, uniting
Let the
these races
two
may take as
other
much strength as facing
people
the
fight
Reapers.
each other and then go and wipe them out.
See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
I'm being selfish, aren't I?
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this move.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it?
Yeah.
Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor?
Shoot their freaking...
Think
Just
you
shoot
can win
them.
this thing,
That's what
Shepard?
I do, shoot them. That's what I did.
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure
Or
as
I'm
hell
going
gonna
to
give it
do.
my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Yay!
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them. Not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
Well, I don't think they're wiped out.
That's a pretty
I think they just took a really big hit, though.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
Lovely.
Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Well, we got Rex, so it should be doable.
The Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
Oh
But Madam
no!
Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Solarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door.
So
This
I gotta
must
go
be
waste
my
my
final
time.
word.
Got it.
I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
F you.
Commander, Admiral
Oh no! Why would you do that? I'm kidding. I have no idea. Accidental? Oh, you killed the counselors? Oh, the first time? And from one? Hey, I wanna...
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered.
Lovely.
Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard.
That's true.
The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Yeah, kinda does, doesn't it?
How long can we keep that up?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this. So keep at it.
How's your analysis of the Prothean?
The hour appears to be right. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's gonna be...
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted.
Actually,
Hack it
there was
out.
more, but I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Oops. You go to the planet and get
Commander, something else you need?
Any updates on
artifact.
Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on
In fact,
Mars
I think I'm gonna do that
suggests
next.
they're after a way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the elusive man was suggesting we appease them. Not like you'd think we'd be on the same side.
Cerberus has never played by the rules. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has...
The elusive man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the elusive man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Still only 580. Yep, keep them posted.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibration.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no...
I understand. Leaving Earth is...
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the
Kinda, but you're like the leader of
through.
all of the planet. I'm just the leader of like my crew.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
I like that guy. So far, I like him. Where am I going? Oh yes, I got to go get Edie's new body.
She just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know. She's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
I was going down there anyway.
Comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening.
What? After I get Edie in her new body, we'll go after Javik. Javik. Oh, sorry. After we talk to Garrus, of course. Alright, boys. Move out the way. Hey, I can reassign powers. Nice.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter.
What's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
Or something.
I'm going in.
Oh yeah, okay.
Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
How did you repair the actual shell of the robot?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
I reasoned along similar lines.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Okay.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy, to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
Yep.
On that, we can agree.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
Yep. I went to Garrus first, and I'm going to go up there and talk to Joker. I gotta see this.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
There he is. He's hiding from me, jerk.
Well, you can try.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns.
He's obsessed with giant guns, arsonist.
Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Somehow
he wasn't alive. He wasn't real. It was a figment of imagination.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. After the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Unfortunately.
I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well,
all of them.
When things are looking grim, and I'm
You don't
pretty
have to
sure
count
they
all
will.
of them.
Just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table.
How you wish.
Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
Turned into a soccer. What?
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just pretty soon. Blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with.
That is very true.
And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
If it is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
That's true.
Will he live up to his
went
word?
to war with Cerberus.
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
It's close. Okay.
Honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
So he's really high up there, I guess, because he completely avoided that.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Gonna calibrate some more. So, I gotta go see Joker. I gotta see his reaction. I don't think I have anything from Liara. I don't think so. Gotta go talk to Joker. And then I'll go to the cabin and look at the outfits, I promise. But I want to see Joker's reaction. Say what?
Commander, are you alright?
I thought you'd be more concerned about
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
I already have so many missions to do. I want to see this. I gotta see this. Come on.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander. Don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it?
That's true.
Look
You would
at that.
never.
I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
You can
Hello,
stay
Shepard.
seated.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions.
Okay, next
if
mission.
I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Why wouldn't I answer your questions? Your crew. Alright.
Commander, you have a message from Major Olenko. You must be feeling better.
What? Shit. Another mission I have to do. Another mission. Thane. Dang. I just finished one mission and it's opened like 10 more missions. Dude, you literally just gave me the... Ugh. I want my money from the last game. I literally bought everything I could buy. I don't know why I have to come all the way up here. I could have gone downstairs to Cortez. What? No, that's not... Huh? There we go. Holy cow. Dang. Oh, what the fudge? Dang. What? Hold on. Hold on. Holy cow. Where? There it is. Okay. Alright. There's so many freaking missions to do. And I have to go bring Kaden his freaking whiskey, although he's in the freaking hospital, he shouldn't be drinking. Look all I have to do. I gotta go to Eden Prime first. One big freaking sun. Holy shit. damn planet.
I found something.
Alright. I got an asset. Oh shit. Ah. Bye, bitches. See ya. Oh, bugger. This is gonna be fun.
Signal confirmed.
Come on, can I scan? Where are you? Where are you? What was that? Okay, I gotta get out of here. I gotta run. Peace. Peace out. Oh, there's still more assets? Oh, fudge. Is there any in here? Let me buy stuff so I can get out of here real quick. Alright, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm out of here. See ya. Adios. No, no. Ooh, this is getting fun. Where's the other? Oh, I'm pushing it. Oh, I'm pushing it.
I found something.
Well, holy shit. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? What I get? What I get? What I get? Good. The flotilla. Let's get out of here before they come here. It's only 40% of the assets? Oh, shit. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna die here? I'm gonna die here. Aren't I? Yep. Yep, nope. Okay, I got it. Where's the gas station? Where's the gas station? I need the gas station. There's no gas station here? Fudge. Time to go get me a member. Oh, I had to take a look. What? I'll have to take it with me. Okay. Let's get going. I think this is what I need to get Yavik.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Eden Prime also marks Theron's first major attack with the Geth.
Yes.
I chose the wrong outfit for her.
Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
Yep, I
Records
chose the wrong
indicate
outfit
that you
for
lost
her.
a squad mate on Eden Prime.
Yeah, Corporal Jenkins.
Does returning to the colony cause unpleasant memories?
It's okay, Edie. Jenkins was a good soldier. He'd be proud of what we're doing here.
I hope the motivation is effective.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood.
Okay, got it.
All right, everyone, get ready to move.
I gotta pick a different outfit for
With
her.
luck, we
I
can
don't
get
like
to the
it
dig
at all.
site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Do. Tired. Yeah, I don't like her Ada's outfit, but yeah, Eden Prime. This is where I think Yavik is. However you pronounce it, Yavik.
This was a beautiful colony once.
The colonists rebuilt after Saren's attack. It is likely they will rebuild again after Cerberus is defeated.
The
Yeah,
city on
that's
Earth
what we
where I
do.
grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this. Nobody does.
Money! I got money. I need money. Give me more money. Oh, I take ammo too, apparently. Experience points are good. Why does it always give me that gun first? I don't want that gun. I want this gun. I don't have my laser pointer, though. I'm so sad. I want my laser pointer. Oh, I have no idea. I just need all the money I can get.
Shepard,
Everything? I want to buy everything, to be honest.
Still alive on other parts of Eden Prime. How? I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Well, I want to buy everything, so I don't know exactly what I want. Okay, it's telling me I should be fighting here, but I do not see
There's
anybody.
the elevator that leads to the dig site.
Good. Now we can find out what they've discovered.
Oh, I can't jump down there. Oh, there it is. Hey. Dang it. Well, yeah, Edie wanted to go out, and I promised her I would take her out the next time, and then Liara was automatic. It's automatic choice. You can't choose anyone else but her.
It's not a Prothean artifact. It's
a Prothean.
A Prothean.
I kind of want Liara's outfit, though. Actually, I like it.
By Reaper technology.
Cerberus hasn't uncovered corpses. This Prothean is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
But it is, and he's gonna hate us. It's gonna be hilarious. Because we were just monkeys.
The only reason those failed was a lack
and
of
fishes
power.
And stuff when they used around.
Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Galactic community? You're suggesting that Protheans had a structure similar to the modern council?
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari.
Like Lara's
given their
outfit,
similar
though. I would
interest
totally
in
wear
helping
that,
other
though.
species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
They did not really, but
Well,
you'll see in a
described them, they
minute.
sound a lot like the Asari.
Yes, except for the squid hair, yeah.
I
I would
culture
like,
with my own
I meant that,
perceptions.
like, her
Whatever the Protheans
armor.
were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time.
I didn't
or
say her
perhaps
hair.
the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Let's get him out of there.
But yeah, squid hair.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage.
Edie can do it. That's
took
why
over the
it's about
labs
Edie.
nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
You mean Edie can't hack into it and figure out the code? I mean, that's what we brought her.
There they are!
Oh, goodness gracious. I actually need my sniper gun this time. And let's, throw this.
Alright, let's get moving before more of them come
I
back.
cheated, though. I had my buddy shoot him. And then my drone, like, went down. Really? Dude, you couldn't have stayed up longer?
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Well, that's what I plan on doing, because, you know, I like exploring for stuff I can steal, borrow. Well, and weapons, too. Some good weapons would be nice. Oh, I am supposed to search around here. Okay, Ooh, bullets. I need bullets. Bullets are good. Ooh. Oh, it's not a fragile box? Oh, darn. Ah, yeah, I know. Oh. Well, now I'm not one anymore. stop moving so I can shoot you. Thank you. You know what? How about that? My sensitivity? What is that? Control? Medium? He's still alive. What? Bad? Good? I guess I gotta go down here first then. Oh wait, can I go down there first? Oh. I'm also a really bad shot too, so. Oh, bullets. Really? Alright. I hear them. Distract, please. Wrong button, but that'll work. In a minute. I gotta wait for my turret. Oh, crap. Where did you go? There we go. What, this little guy? He's my friend. Well, I don't want to go there yet. I need to explore the other areas first.
There.
What is what?
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
That right there is my little turret guy. Yeah, it's a skill. That's one of the reasons why I went with engineer. See, it is this one. Sentry turret. That's the pure reason why I went with engineer, actually. And actually, I need to switch these powers around. There we go. I just forgot that it was only 3 that had the turret, so. You get it when it comes naturally. This is what you get when you start.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance
I need to get
push Cerberus out
all
of their
the
colony.
information intel for Eden Prime. So I'm not going to go complete the mission yet. Yeah. It's doesn't. No, how do I get out of here? There we go. I'm gonna go look at the other buildings first. I'm just trying to figure out how Edie uses overload without overloading herself.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
There's 2 pod. Yeah, I know. Well, I am in heavy armor, so. Or medium armor, or whatever. There's gotta be more info here. Come on, give me info, give me info. Oh my god. That would not be good. You can get Carnage without having his loyalty. I'll show you when I get back to the ship.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold, it's somebody's home.
It appears that Cerberus cares little for civilian casualties.
if you go, I think you can. Anyway, because if you go to the med bay, there's an option for you to open to get new powers or something. Oh dear. There's pod data here. There it is. Let's go through this one. Oh. There's a lot of theories that Shepard herself's indoctrinated. And it's actually very possible. But I don't know. It's kind of weird anyway. Hold on. Oh, this is a memory.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dock space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I should start warning, there's flashing scenes here. Don't watch if you're up the...
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
Yeah.
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video and the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Well, luckily we know where to get the other info. Ooh. Nope, okay, I'm full. Alright. Aw, I want 100! I hope that's all the intel I needed, because I definitely need that intel. Yeah, like money. Like my money could have came over, you know? Yeah, but our levels switched over. So that's something. That's it? That's really all I do? Aw. I mean, good, but aw. Where is some data? I need some data. Okay, I'm the only one on my crew that made it in here. Oh, there they are. Oh, so I don't think this is. I don't think this is Reaper information. It's Alright, sorry, I should have done the warning again. Holy cow. Nah. The last of his kind. Oh, his biotics are green.
Victory! Seal the bunker!
Acknowledged.
They were supposed to be. And then the Reapers came. Well, that whole thing was pointless. All
Reaper
of them.
forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Damn.
Third of our people.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
What about it? Oh. I think those lights are gun holders, I think?
You understood that one too? Yes. Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Ah. Oh, okay. It does look similar, doesn't it? You're right.
Backup forces are here.
Glad I changed that. What are you doing there, dude? Holy cow, you guys standing there right... Ah. Ha! Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ouchie, ouch, ouch. And I don't have my thing. That's the wrong button. Well, it's gotta be, actually, it's shooting it right now. It helped me kill that thing. It only has a certain area where it actually shoots. So I've gotta upgrade it to expand that area. I knew I was gonna be fighting. Ooh, weapons. I mean, ammo. Oh. Yep. But it's ammo, not candy. Oh, speaking of candy, I do have candy. Ooh, candy. Yeah, you're not gonna put another turret out. There's an upstairs? I missed the upstairs. I gotta explore up here real quick. Aw, I can't jump. Nope, I can't go up either. Whee! Ooh, ammo. Okay, I did not want that. Crap, 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 crap. This is not gonna be good, this is not gonna be good, this is not gonna be good. No, it's not bad. It's perfectly fine. Oh, this is not gonna be good. What is she hiding behind? I laid out 2 turrets? Oh my goodness. That's the wrong button. Damn it. Oh, that was Liara? I thought that was Edie. No, it was Liara. What the heck? Liara? No, it's Edie that distracted. Why did she put that there? Die, 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 die. Ah. Oh, that was her. Oh, I remember it's her. I gave her. She's basically a Mirage in this game. I gave her that was her decoy. I couldn't remember what freaking decoy was. It works.
They have retracted the bridge. We'll need to locate the controls.
No time. Let's find another way across.
True, I could've. I let them do their own stuff. Where? How do I get across? How do I get across? How do I get across? Get out of my way. Wait, isn't this the freaking controls right here? It is, but they won't let me use it. Okay, fine. Let's find another way around. Somehow. Maybe. Maybe not. I didn't? What other areas are there? I want to get in there, but I can't get in there. What, that one right there? Oh, is it in the other? That one over there. What area did I miss? I figured they wouldn't put a bridge control all the way back here, would it? Okay, so I gotta find another way? So is it this way? I need to get up, to be honest. That's as far as I can go there. I'm just gonna go through every building again. There's gotta be some way across. That's the dig. I don't think it would be back here either. Oh, no. Ah. There's no map. I have no map. Wait, do I just jump it? Oh, wait. Aha, I found it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Kind of really rude. Make you think there's nobody there. Yeah, I thought so you know, like, it's a bottomless pit? No, it's not even. Yeah, I found it. Way too easy. True, it is the beginning of the game. Well, alright, so I guess I'm supposed to be fighting people up here, but I haven't seen anybody, so I'm guessing that's for normal gameplay. Hey look, I made it to the other side. Better. You don't like 13? Dang it, I was hoping to get in that. Alright. She can run a lot longer than I remember, so. Alright, I know we'll be fighting. What? This is the way I'm need to go, right? Because I thought the pod was this way. Nah. I get lost with a GPS, okay? I have bad navigation skills.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Wrong button.
Cerberus has heavy forces incoming. We'll need to hold this position.
What? I can use the sniper? Oh, I thought you were gonna say that and I pulled it out. Yeah. I actually like sniping a lot sometimes. Alright, that's just annoying. Holy smokes. I hope you're taking casualties. Wouldn't be doing my job if I weren't. Well, it's because it's closer and zoomed in, and actually I'm a really crappy sniper. Especially in Apex, because they keep moving. Damn, you threw him far. And then I missed, of course. Yep.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
I need ammo.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
It should not be much longer.
Where's ammo?
We should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Alright, then do so. Why do I have to tell you to do shit? Yeah, see?
Heavy mech inbound.
Oh, hi. Wrong button. Ow. How do you not land on the pod? I need to switch guns now. Son of a... Biatch, this is gonna hurt. Yep, I'm gonna die here. Yep. I gotta get going. Bye-o. Funny how I forget to press the X button to dodge or run, and... Where's the other one? Whew, sorry about giving you stress.
You can open the life pod now.
There, you got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
I don't think so. No, he starts attacking us. Ha. Dude, you can't stand. Dude, oh, you can't stand. Nope, can't.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
And his armor too, that must not be comfy.
Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander Javik.
What is left of it?
Javik.
A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
Uh-oh.
How many others?
Just
None.
you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
Oops.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Yes.
Then we will see.
He does not know what that means. I know, I should have. See his reaction.
A living Prothean.
That's
Prothean,
correct,
not
Admiral.
Promethean.
But
Ah.
he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Of course.
Understood, Admiral.
I'll get Javik.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Will he help us? That's the
Cerberus
question.
slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
And that's the DLC for this one, I think. Isn't this the DLC for this one, or was he a normal one? No, he was DLC for this one, right?
Cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
Well, if you stop bugging him, he wouldn't be an issue. You know she's down there bugging him all about all of its different questions. Yeah.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
F it. He should have
But
really
he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
You know what? F it.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
I really want that hoodie. Really want that hoodie.
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Wait a minute, I had her in a different outfit.
Yes. Which?
They just had to bring it back again, didn't they? Just had to bring it back.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
I tried.
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
Yep.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Yep.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
It would, wouldn't it? Or Garrus?
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Unfortunately.
Because
lots of gray area.
That this war will end with your honor intact.
It will.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters.
If I was a ghost, it would. There you go.
This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight.
Yay!
And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
Yep.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
I want to know... I wanted to know about the sorry thingy. Oh,
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch.
Kind of like the Geth?
Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you. Witnessing the extinction of our empire, the fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So, could you read something about this room?
This is Grunt's room, I believe.
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs?
Okay, Liara, calm down.
What does it matter?
I'm
slow.
Sorry. Studying your history has been a
Slow it
lifelong
down.
passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
I think it's more of just like a writing slip.
Engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
He's not on the ship with us, so I guess it could also be taken in that context as well.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished, and if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem.
No one died. I had everyone in my group.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us.
Because I got the trophy saying that everyone lived.
Was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago. In ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Oops.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army. or face the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire.
Not much of a choice.
But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think.
Did I do this
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
I've got to do all this stuff first.
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of the civilization before us.
Yeah, maybe?
If our scientists did have
or
a research
they were
facility,
missing it.
Whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war?
Oh, I gotta take him to the Citadel. I have to go see Kaden anyway.
We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city.
I gotta do that before
entire worlds
stream
were
ends.
sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated.
I visited him the first time. I haven't visited him after he woke up.
But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you
Mercy
think
is
your own
not a
cycle
weakness
lost
if
the
used
war?
properly.
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate.
Exactly,
but
that's
they
what I'm
still
wondering.
remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Well, you've got the one race of aliens that was the Shadow Broker, his race. That's current, I think. And I think we're done. Yep, goodbye. Yeah, the Og.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
I think it was the one with the H.
Amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Say slay. Oh, I gotta show you. Oh, I gotta go to medbay, medbay, medbay. Where's medbay? Oh, I'm in the wrong level. I'm in the wrong level. Gotta go to medbay. I gotta show you. Particle rifle? Heck yes! I didn't see that. But look, okay. This one right here. No, that's not the one I want. Or see, I can have fortification, armor piercing ammo, and slam. You just have to have the characters with you. You don't have to have their loyalty. I guess I have to wait till Kaden so I can get the damn barrier I want. No, his is rave. Who has barrier? So, and over here you can redistribute all the powers. Or reset. I thought it was barrier that I wanted. No. No, it's on there. I saw it. The symbol's there. So I hope it's there. I just don't have the character that has it. I just fine. Apparently, I gotta go check on Cortez, which I thought his husband was alive. I did not know his husband was dead.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken to. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there.
My eyes look so freaking weird.
From Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband.
Aww.
I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
I wanna, don't be rude.
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that one. Look, everybody knows about... oh, see, here's my dog! Here's my other dog! I forgot, I was gonna show you the puppy. Here's the other puppy. Somebody left him on board. So he's my dog now.
Good dog.
Hold on. Hold on, I think I have to take this call. Sorry, GameStop just called and told me that my pop figure's in. He's just laying down. He's sleeping. He's not hurt. He better be sleeping. I guess. I
still can't believe it.
Good, I don't talk to you.
A real live Prothean. Doc must be over the moon.
You could say that.
I hear the guy's not all there. Exactly.
He's there.
I can't imagine. Brought forward 50,000 years. Last of your kind.
He's there entirely.
Yeah.
Well, here's hoping he can help us with the Reapers.
I just knew that he was going to be lots of talk. That's why I'm not angry. Like, I would be afraid to be angry at this guy. I mean, look at him. Dude. Alright, so... do I want to buy anything? I don't remember which guns I have. Because a lot of people see him as just a muzzlehead with no brains. And it's Freddie Prinze Jr. So... Right, I know I used the Mantis. Let's get that up some more. There's a particle rifle. The Predator and the Shrink. Thank you. What is the rifles? Is that... I don't think I used the rifles. I think I spent way too much money, so we'll leave. Ooh, I'm getting... Look at all those windows I have open. I remember those days. How many levels are they? Oh yeah, you're right, might as well. Might as well do the Mantis too. What? That's the wrong one. Yeah, they are. Alright, so... I don't know, but this is also the PlayStation, and it's a natural Xbox game. Well, except for 3. Actually, I don't know, because 3 was on both. Oh, Miranda Lawson? Yes, I got enough. I got enough. Oi. Huh? I think I made her nice enough where she won't terrorize the system. I was gonna do something. Oh, yeah. I think I have to go talk to Liara, or at least her computer anyway. But I want to go to the Citadel before I end stream. So, open.
You're positive you don't...
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Aww. Ooh. Ooh, I know, I was thinking store discount. Because the power recharge is only like 5%. Let's get a store discount. Accept. It is gonna be. Holy cow, that's not good. Oh, let's see how she's...
Prothean.
Okay.
A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone.
And the fact that you think of him as more mythology than anything wouldn't throw him off? He's 50,000 years into the future. He's gonna be thrown off about people fascinated about his culture. Should I go talk to Joker? Let's go to Citadel. No, let's talk to Joker. I gotta go talk to Joker. It is kinda, yeah. I love how she's the shadow broker, but yeah, she's still the, like, Liara from 1 when it comes to him.
So a Prothean. A real live Prothean. Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Yes, Shepard?
What? How are they?
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective.
That's good.
I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
That was a joke.
I knew it was a joke. Come on.
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few.
I kind of
it's optic
don't, because it
only.
separates
it has
the
no integrated
two.
Weapon systems or anti-missile
Hey, how's it going?
countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic
Happy
bodies,
Friday.
not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess.
We're discussing.
The body is resistant to modern small arms
so
fire
Phoenix
and
is
temperature
discussing
extremes. Its
or
balance and agility seem
kind of
excellent.
wishes that she
Its
had the
fine
skin like Dr.
manipulation
Ava.
servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
I kind of like it without
I'm not
the
entirely
skin.
free from motivation, Shepard.
Oh God, that's so
Cerberus
bad.
programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
After this, we're gonna go to
How did you and Joker
the
make it
Citadel.
out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
Definitely
When
do
the
not.
Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data.
That's
This
true.
proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
But I kind of wouldn't have blamed you if they were jerks, so just saying.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Ooh.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Yep.
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
Aww. She's one of my favorites.
Carry on, Edie.
I have so many favorites in this game.
If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
And you're keeping Joker happy by being on the bridge. Alright, off to the Citadel. Who am I gonna take with me? I'm taking Javik. Who else? Garrus? Awesome.
Signal confirmed.
Wait. No Reapers? What? I always go the wrong way when I start out. What did I get? Alright, still no. Please be gas, please be gas. I need gas so much. Thank you. None? Oh, am I not getting any Reapers coming after my butt? Oh, it's 100% recovered. Oh, I can read. Shush. I'm a horrible reader, don't you know? I need to rescue. No, Citadel first. It's like I don't want to. Look, I want to keep going. I love this. I want to play more of this game, but I don't know. I've got so many people to meet here. It's not funny. I've got Miranda. Oh, come on. No, I'm going to the Alliance docks. I can go to Bryson's lab later. I've got Miranda to find, Arya, the lab.
To an Alliance official. Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Hospital,
I need to get
please.
to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
I gotta meet my boy. I know, Joker. If Joker wasn't my preferred pilot, I don't think he would last very long in the Alliance.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but...
We're at this little farm. We killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of remember.
It's completely tasteless to call.
Thane, I thought you were supposed to be in a hospital room.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the BI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
We're gonna see Thane for a bit. I thought he'd
Commander
be in a
Shepard.
room.
When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
That's good.
Visiting a friend, Caden. He got hurt protecting me.
He was more protecting Liara, but okay.
I saw the marks of an implant.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He seems an honorable sort. Your enemies may try to finish him off here. I will look out for him.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
I don't really want to do that one because I already know the answer. There's no.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I'm not gonna ask him. Nope.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly.
Yay!
Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
His son now visits. Yay.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Caden doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
This war has left a lot of injured people.
We're fine now, but I'm worried.
Okay,
I hear the docks are tightly
Yep.
controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
I like her accent. French.
System is offline. Of course. If these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as
I
long
thought
as
do.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Getting all the missions I can get. Nope. Okay.
I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe.
See?
Yes.
Goodness gracious. There's so many freaking missions.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes. But clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Does he have that time? Make it sound like it's a rush, and then you need to talk to this. Like what? Oh God, I really don't want to talk to. Okay.
I'd like an answer, Major. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you. No more than
Dude, he's not going to be one of your corrupt little cronies. Now go away.
I look forward to it. Shepard.
Udina? Hey.
Shepard, hey. You just missed snack time. Actually, that's probably a good thing.
Actually, hospital food isn't as bad as everybody
What did
says it
Udina
is.
want? Still thinking about the Spectre position?
At least the one place I've
It's a big
been
honor.
to a lot.
A huge responsibility. Just need to be sure.
I got you this.
Wow, thanks, Shepard. That's really great.
Just a little pick-me-up.
Maybe when I'm out, we can crack it open and celebrate. I am so ready to get out of here, Shepard. You can't tell I'm tied to this bed by medical red tape. I'm a
His
doctor.
face does.
Doc says
A
I'm
little
good to
bit.
go, but then she always finds just one more test to run.
You doing okay?
My implant got a little rattled, so Doc just wants me to keep the biotics offline for a bit. It's really no big deal.
Need me to break you out?
I'll let you know.
I'm glad you asked me to come. It's good to see you're gonna be okay.
Thanks.
You almost died on my watch. It was horrible to see. And I care about what happens to you.
Me too. That means a lot, Shepard. So I just want to make sure, after Mars, after Horizon, you and me, we're good.
We've been through hell together, at each other's backs. That kind of bond is hard to break.
Sure,
No,
tell
not
yourself
just
that.
You were
Okay.
my commander, sure, but you listened, too. And when I told you about how Rana broke my heart, you didn't judge me. You knew I needed that. We went through Ash's death together.
Yeah.
And then you stabbed me in the
did.
back and won't let me explain.
what do you say?
There we go.
Are we good?
Yeah.
We're good. It was great to have you back on the Normandy.
Thanks. I'm really glad you came by. Talking like this just reminds me how much I like you.
If
We're
I
good
didn't
together.
have a good TV, I would throw
Feel
my
like
freaking
we've
water
cleared
bottle
the
on the TV.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I've been wrong about Cerberus, but I've been wrong about you. I should let you get back to the Normandy. Wish I could come with you.
Take care of yourself, Caden. We need you at 100%.
We're not gonna have you
Will
for a
do.
little while. We have to like another half of the game
Thanks
to
for
go
coming.
through before you can actually join.
Something else, Shepard?
You've been injured. Sure you want right back in the thick of it?
I gotta
Are you
finish
kidding?
the whole thing.
I want to. People near death say their lives flash before their eyes. Well, the future flashed for me. The anguish, the families, the children. It made me determined to live. I need to do something, Shepard. To save at least a few lives.
I know.
Give me the update, Major.
Major, yeah.
Congrats. There's obviously been a lot going on.
So he's a teacher,
I
but
understand
apparently
that's
he's
been
been
to take
in the
over a spec ops
field a lot too. So I'm
First
like, wait a
Special
minute,
Operations
huh?
Biotics Division. We're recruiting the most talented human biotics from around the galaxy.
What's the
So
focus?
maybe
Covert, high-risk missions. Turn it down at first. I mean, teaching? I prefer to get my hands dirty.
Anderson can be pretty persuasive.
Yeah, bit of a hard ass, but you can't argue with his kind of experience. Wouldn't take no, said it had to be me.
With your history, you're the perfect choice.
True. Human biotics are... well, we're different. Freaks, even. Most people in the galaxy still see us that way. But accepting it, embracing it, can be the difference between success and sitting at home in your PJs, taking red sand.
You said your implant got rattled. Everything good?
The medical gibberish was a bit more impressive, but that's what I took away.
Rattled.
Rattled. Found a
You
great
didn't
doc at
understand.
HQ that's fascinated by the L2 implant. Kind of her pet project. The headaches are as bad as ever, but she's got me on a regimen of acupuncture and meds and...
Is that the doc
some
you went out
nasty
for
tasting
drinks
concoction. Won't tell me what it is. But my biotics are stronger than ever. Maybe some things get better with age.
Or maybe you have.
Are you flirting with me, Commander? Wait. Don't tell me. Let me
God,
live
he's so
in the illusion.
cheesy.
Where's your family? Are they safe?
My family? My parents live in Vancouver. But Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there on a shuttle the day of the attack.
Heard from them?
No, not yet. But I hope... I'm hoping Dad's Alliance training has kept them safe.
Well,
Must be
is it
killing
your
them
mom
not knowing
alliance
where I
too?
am.
I'd rather talk to this guy than space racist, so...
You said your implant got rattled.
The medical gibberish was a bit more impressive, but that's what
I already did that.
But my
I did... Huh? Wait, I did not even... I went that
Are
one.
we gonna be able to get past what happened on Horizon?
I'd like to, Shepard. As friends, as more than friends. I mean, I don't know. I just like having you in my life.
I can't wait to play this Citadel DLC.
Maybe you should just know that I'm not seeing anyone and that I still care.
Caden.
Hey, look. There's a war on, and maybe you and me will never happen. But I needed you to know that. Because that's how we'll get past Horizon.
Alright, we'll talk
I should
later.
probably get going.
Bye.
Thanks for coming by.
Take care, Katie.
No, that actually helped me be prepared for my run through of that mission. That, and I was pissed off at him at the time. So I'm like, you know what? You can go ahead and slam him against the ship a few times. Go ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to be one doing that. So it's fine.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
God, there's so many places I need to go.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Yes, I know. I know there's so many places I need to freaking go.
If you have a question, please consult an Avena terminal for assistance. Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Yes, lady, I understand. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do Aria's mission or not.
If you have a question,
Child, I
moment,
swear.
please.
Fine, I'll pick a level. Just be quiet. Ah.
Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
Not that mission yet? Okay, how about... Oh yeah, because I'm by myself, no team, right? Well then how about... going to... Well, I'm not going to go there then. Let's go...
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Oh god,
Please
really?
select a
Well,
destination.
definitely not doing that then. We're
One
going to the Citadel Embassy. We're going to do all the little side missions.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
But what I need is proof. I fully understand the situation. Please.
I just love how they don't even put their
A few
fingers
more minutes
to
of
the
searching
ears.
could
They just
mean a
hold it
lifetime of peace for my family.
away from their face. Okay. I don't have much money left.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Okay.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are...
Wait.
The Council called the invaders Reapers.
Alright, wait, I need to find somebody here.
By a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Hello. Where is...
Oh.
You're still again, okay. I thought I was supposed to find someone to give this thing to.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
That's
What's your source on all
interesting.
this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
Oh, I gotta help.
What do you need me to do?
Kasumi.
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Okay.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with
Kasumi!
information that could start a war.
I thought we destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
Alright, I gotta do this mission.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Alright, so what am I supposed to do here anyway? Huh? Right console? Okay. Oh, I have to go to CSEC. I gotta get my engineers. What the frack? Oh, so what was I looking for again? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Sure.
Got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So where am I supposed
So
to go?
you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
So this way, right? Yeah, she's my favorite. She's one of my favorites. I have so many favorites in this game. It's ridiculous.
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
He's gonna mistress.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Do I have to go back?
I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress.
Thank you for saying
You know,
that.
if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
You
I
actually...
didn't say you had to join up.
Exactly.
You were working your way around to it.
And you chose to go on the suicide mission? I didn't rope you into it. Right? Right? So I have to go back to... I'm gonna go back to... whatchamacallit? Right? It's been a while since I've done this. Alright. So where am I going now? Whatever happened to that? I hate the fact that it doesn't give me updates. Like, what am I doing?
It never rains, but it pours.
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on... Yeah, if it...
What? Oh, yeah, I have to go off-world, I guess? Might be my citadel. But, oh, I need to go. Oh, I can go shopping. Too bad I don't actually have money. Oh, I can go to the bank. They might have some of my money, right? Alright, let's go explore. I've got other things to do, too. Yeah, there's a bank. Uh-huh.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select one moment, please.
Always?
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
So I wanna... Nope. I wanna go the other way. Bank's up here.
So, you want us to enlist soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
Oh, hell.
How to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired.
Oh.
I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening.
Who should I support? I mean, for the war effort, I really support this guy.
Isn't there anything
But
else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
Fine.
The Alliance can use your help. There's plenty of non-combat roles.
You tell me that after. Oh.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first team inspector.
Wow, Commander Shepard.
She thinks we could do some good.
Okay.
Sorry.
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic services.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
All right, now I want my bank.
Please
Where,
visit any of our Elkos
where's the freaking bank?
for any and all personal needs.
Times of war.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Of course.
Okay.
The Book of Plenix was lost in our home world.
Ooh. I want to send my money up for that.
We appreciate your visit.
What guy? This guy. Yep, there's the bank. Maybe?
I wouldn't go to the settled worlds. Larger colonies appear to be priority targets.
Didn't I talk to you?
If you're coming to the Citadel, do it soon. Certainly. Look me up. Business will keep me here for some time.
Didn't I talk to him before?
Call me when you have the information. No.
I thought I can. I just gotta find the bank.
This connection isn't absolutely secure. I wouldn't go to the settled worlds.
It says it's here? Oh, I guess there's no bank. God damn it. Man, I really want my money. I would have hidden it in like a freaking account or something.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Presidium Commons.
Maybe? Well, not a bank,
You are
but
on the
it
main promenade
transferred
of the shopping
over.
galleria. Here you will find establishment. For assistance or for information about our special promotion, talk to me or contact the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
What's this promotion you mentioned?
Producer Jean-Marie Arenicius is donating a portion of all proceeds from her new Blasto movie to the Citadel's Military Defense Fund. Audio excerpts of Blasto 6, Partners in Crime, are now available for your listening pleasure right here on...
We're gonna check this out.
To listen to excerpts, simply go to the features hallway and find the Blasto 6, Partners in Crime publicity panel.
This place feels familiar. Sound.
The current decoration budget was approved by Ambassador Asoba, the human representative for Earth on the Citadel. Each species granted ambassadorial rights on the Citadel can apply for a slot on the decoration schedule to change the promenade and parks below. The only condition is that the proposed environmental features not be toxic to species living on the Citadel.
Okay.
What else is in the area?
The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay.
Yep.
Recently, new biometric systems have been added to assess the specific needs of your species.
Biometric systems.
These simple and confidential systems are in... We respect your privacy, Commander Shepard. To opt out, please visit the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Okay, bye-bye.
That's all.
Please speak with...
Blah, blah, blah. Guessing there's no bank.
And if I pretend to be happy over the vids...
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
What
And
the
I'm
heck?
not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
Okay. I hear the strangest things.
We switch from financial VI to military here.
Haven't you heard the news from Paladin?
That's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
We need to start manufacturing military tech.
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right.
Yay.
We'd be able to use most of the program.
Thinking of going?
I don't think I can do this.
Oh, I want to go the other end, don't I?
I thought our training prepared us for everything.
I am lost, so it's fine. Wait, no, dude. Who? Okay.
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen. Do whatever is best for your family.
Wow, they stopped it again. Do 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 do. Edie.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet.
Oh, he does.
You have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantic?
Oh, holy cow. And he couldn't study this? I mean, how long have you been with Cerberus on that ship? There's gotta be some...
They'll usually show signs.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music.
I don't think he is, to be honest.
Provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
I have no idea.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the
I have no
outcome is an
idea.
unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit
I know.
brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Welcome
I have no idea.
Weaponry.
I got by the
best in the business. Come to Casa. Casa Fabrication Weaponry has
I've got to buy the oh dear goodness.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
He's got a
It'll
point.
happen, once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Aww.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at
I didn't buy that. Nope.
Oh, you're bonded with Turian? No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
This couple.
Well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't... well, I just...
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and... I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Anyway, would you like to make a purchase?
Yes, of course. Anything for our troops.
Aww. That's gonna be a sad one.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I
This
made
guy
an
again?
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't need a new model,
Yeah, I know.
store credits, or anything. I just want my money back.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty book from my car.
Are you keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, it's his job, right?
No.
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Yes,
Maybe.
it was a bad time last time
Did you
too.
mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
Welcome to A
Toaster oven.
Thank you for shopping.
Welcome to Cypertine Armory.
We appreciate your visit.
Alright. Okay.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon.
I thought I parted them already.
Your family. The extreme weather conditions may require technology that is not readily available on the market.
Didn't I? Oh, maybe I didn't.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to
Alright, nothing over here. I forgot how much bigger the Citadel became. Shit.
For a fresh, spreadable alternative. Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers engage Armageddon era.
Nothing over here. Ow, ow, ow. Alright.
Welcome. One moment, please.
Oh, I did not want that. Oh well, that's fine.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Yeah, I have to go back anyway. It's fine, but I need to go here.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to
Yes, just tell the same freaking story over and over again.
Shepard, there you are.
There you are.
Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes.
They should have listened to you a long time ago.
Yep, they should have.
I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan.
I wasn't going to say that, but I wasn't even thinking that, to be honest.
Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
Your sister's in trouble, and so is her family.
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard. But you have your hands full.
That's fine.
If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Then why?
I understand.
Then why talk to me?
I have to figure this out.
You will.
Like, seriously, why talk to me if you wanted to meet?
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me. But he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
Yep.
I am.
Holy cow.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus...
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I should go.
I've got to get back to it.
Hey.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Oh no, like the Hanar thing is on the Citadel because I have Kasumi following me around invisible.
Commander Shepard, please select a destination. One moment, please.
Right?
Now arriving at docking bay.
Yeah, look right here.
Val, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here.
Really? You're gonna stop?
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Yeah.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right.
How am I supposed to
But they can't
support?
land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends
Hold
to
on.
move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just
And?
let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Alright, they're telling
Yes,
me to go.
we can. Tell
here?
your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
I'm gonna side with him
Sure
just
you
for
can't
giggles.
squeeze in a few more people, officer.
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Thank you so much.
Oh god. Not him. I'm not here. You don't see me. Holy callous. Oh, nope, you don't see me. You don't see me. Shenanigans. Y'all don't see me. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Alright.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies.
Yes, sir.
And have we heard anything from the hospital?
The surgeons there are all busy.
Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action.
Dang.
We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
Ooh, ouch.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Unfortunately.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI.
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Okay.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things?
Oh, it's a comedian.
My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy. I come pre-installed with an SSV Normandy flight sim. Got any pets? You look like a Varen person.
I do have one, but he's on Tatanka.
Always nice to see you. Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier?
Thank you.
Don't be a stranger.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
No.
Extranet says you're Alliance military.
Oh, she's so worried. Aww.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it.
But I have to
Maybe
go
we'll find names
all the
there.
way back.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob? See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched.
Reapers occupy most of Alma. It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet.
So she had a slight crush on Jacob? Or just like the view?
Val, here's your correspondence.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Okay. I missed Liara? Well, dang. Embassies.
Welcome, Commander Shep. One moment, please.
So which one's the indoctrinated
now
one?
arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
I swear I'm gonna kill that newsfeed. Oh heck, I'm going the wrong way.
Forces may lose their planet.
It's okay.
Primon Victus has requested a war summit of council races. I suggest he is also offered.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
Oh, quite, don't use this name.
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
You big stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Oh no!
She was here the entire time.
Yep.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
What, she died?
Point taken.
I thought she would
It was
just
an honor to work with you,
went
Shepard.
invisible.
When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
Huh? Wait, she didn't die. She just told him that he...
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
See?
Lucky guess.
Phew.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy. And you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around.
Waiting for some sticky
Not
figures.
like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in.
Yay!
And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Yay! Hehe. Alright, so I think I gotta find that one. But I think look at all these missions. Ugh. Do I want to do this before? Hold on. I swear this game is addicting. I can't stop playing and I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. Ah, whatever. That's fun. I'm about to... Honestly, I'm probably going to do this mission and then probably... What? I have to go to Purgatory. How lovely. Not going there yet. So, I think I'm actually going to end it right now. Well, I'm still like in a good spot to end it, if that makes any sense. So I gotta save it. Alright. There we go. Oh, I don't like that view. Here we go. So thank you all for watching and lurking if you have been lurking. I might be streaming tomorrow. It depends on what's going on. I'll definitely be streaming Monday. Pretty sure I'll be streaming Monday. So yeah, see y'all. Actually, let's see if there's anybody to raid today. Wow, they're on. Okay, no. Yeah, no, actually, I'm going to have to, I won't be able to raid anybody today. But thanks for watching and everything. See you next time.